Okay, so I went and I bought a computer. Am I capable of making a computer, building a computer on my own? Hell yeah. I just don't like doing that. I don't like researching stuff. I don't like doing anything related to that. I don't like buying boards. I don't like needing to buy the memory, blah, 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 blah. I rather buy something that's completely together that I know I can modify. And that would be this particular Dell here. And that I know that the motherboard has a certain amount of things and stuff. And I don't care about overclocking, blah, 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 blah. So this is a refurb Dell. I don't care about refurbs and all that stuff. I just care about the motherboard. The motherboard just needs the work. That's all I care, and it fit in the case. Anything else I don't care about. So let's pop the open. Refurb. It doesn't say refurb anywhere on the box. And this is going to be your keyboard and stuff. Brand new mouse, brand new power cable, brand new keyboard. Don't care about any of those. Not gonna use them. Here's the Dell. What kind of Dell did Mr. Brand buy? XPS i7 9th gen, and I also made sure that the CPU was upgradable, not soldered to the damn motherboard. All right, let me see if I can show you the model on the back. Whatever. So anyway, they coded 9219. I believe this is an 8930. It'll be in the topic. Here's your reset button. Sitting on there. So you get, I believe this is an 8930 XPS 8930. You've got 4 USB 3. You've got a USB-C. You got a DVI. And what the hell is this called? Multi-port. Is that what that called? Multi-port? And 2 normal USB Ethernet. It also has Wi-Fi, I believe. It's got a video card, which is going to get yanked out of there. I think we got ports on the front. Another USB-C on the front. You know, your audio is a card reader, blah. And these might be USB 2.0s. Not sure. So let's crack it open. And there's our video card. And that's something to look for when you get a new computer or anything shipped to you. Look at the cards. That video card was falling out of the slot. That happens during shipping. It's held. I mean, it's held in place up front there, but not in the back. And if it's heavy in the back, it'll pop out of the socket just from being shipped. So always make sure your video card is in. It's in. All right. Being a modern computer, these are just a waste. Why would you even use these? I'm going to yank this. This is a 1 terabyte normal drive. This is the 1 terabyte drive. This is going to get yanked out and replaced by SSD, and I'll put maybe 2 or 3 SSDs in there, or dangle one some over here. These are useless. These are just useless. I'll dangle something USB somewhere else. So the website was saying this only has 2 memory cards, but that's 4 slots. Forums are saying 4 slots. That's 4 slots. This has 2 8 gigs in there for 16. And there's 2 open slots sitting there, the black ones. 2 open slots. I forgot what the max memory on this is. So this is an i7 9700. It'll go for i7s max. It'll go to 9900K. I believe it'll take an i9 also. Here is your M2 SSD card. That's a 256. That's going to come out of there. I'm not going to use that, at least not for now. And you have a PCI X8 and a 1, a 1, and then the 16 is what this card is in. I'm going to rip that out and hopefully put my 980 Ti in here. They said the Ti is too long, but if it is, I'll just cut this cage. I'll just cut this cage so it fits, because that's a cage for an extra fan, which I'm not going to use. Or I'll buy a 2070 card or a 2060 Ti. I believe a 2060 comes out maybe like 10% faster than a 980 Ti. Or a 2060 Ti was like 13% faster, but a 2070 was about 30% faster. It all depends. But this is a 1650, GeForce 1650. This is extremely slow. My 980 Ti, I think, is 30-40% faster than this. I'm gonna have to go to the RTX 20s because I want ray tracing for the new Quake stuff. All right, so let's unlock, lift. This lifts up this way. How does it lift? Lift, baby, lift. So this power supply is gonna need to get replaced. I forget what the wattage was. Is it like 450? I have to see if my 750 will fit in here. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if my 750 will fit in here. Again, if it fits lengthwise like this, but it's too fat, I won't even put the cover on this thing, or I'll cut a hole or something. I don't really care. I just don't care. I don't care what my machine looks like. I just bought this because it's all together. So we see that we have 2 slots, 2 open slots. Here's a CPU. Here's a Wi-Fi card. That's your Wi-Fi. And here's your CMOS jumping. For doing clears and all sorts of things. And then that's your Wi-Fi card. And what else do we got in here? All right, that's the M2 SSD that I will take out and swap for a 2 terabyte one, if I could find one. And what else is there to show in here? Here's the CD-ROM, and you have 4 SATAs. Oh, I'm freaking zoomed in. 4 SATA ports. There's a CD-ROM here. I don't know what the quality is at. Oh, sorry, I'm an idiot. That's the hard drive. The CD-ROM is here. It's right here. Oops, started pulling it out. You pull it out and push it. That's how you get it out. I don't know what kind that is, but I may rip it out and put a better one in because I have a bunch of old laptop ones that are much better. Most likely. DVD burning and all that. I'm not sure what that one in particular is. I'll have to look it up. Probably throw it in the comments if I even bother listening to this video as I do this. So these are most likely, damn it, I'm zoomed in still. These cages I most likely will take out if I need the room, because they're pointless. You're not putting they're just pointless. You're not putting extra. I think if they want you to do RAID, but SSD, dude, SSD. I'm not putting. This drive is so loud. I haven't heard a grinding hard drive in like 2 years because all my machines are SSD now. All right. So there's your ports, all that. There's your single case fan. Again, you can add an extra case fan up here. I don't know if there's a jack or what. Interesting. What is that? What is this? This takes a ribbon cable. What is that? Front panel. What the hell is that? That's a ribbon cable connector. See? Well, that's obviously not in use. Alright, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to upgrade this drive. It does look smaller. It doesn't look like my 750. My EVGA 750s will fit in here. Not sure, but I do have a I have a Corsair 600, which should be able to run a video card, no problem. Nobody needs a 750. You don't need a 750. You don't understand what you're talking about. You just got to make sure you just got to look up the amperage that has to come down these lines. That's all you need. How much amps on the 12 volt the card needs. Most cards, no cards need a 750. No cards. If you have a dual video card setup, then you need a 750. But 750s are just cheap. And usually have enough PCIX connectors in there. You make sure you get the right one. A 750 is going to have, like these are bogus, is going to have 4 of these coming, or at least they used to. The EVGA used to come with 4 PCIX separate, not branched like this. They're doing branch because they have to do a lot of current, and a lot of current will melt the wires. So that's why they do multiple lines. Anyway, because I used to do BTC mining, and I know exactly what power supplies can do because I used to run video cards 24/7 maxed out, overclocked, maxed out. And the only reason I used a 750 power supply was because I didn't want the power supply to be maxed out 24/7, 365. So they were always running around 60%, something like that. All right. There's a fan there, fan there. All right. All right, let's go to the bias. So we turn on, and then I think it's hit F2. F2. I mean, it's not saying anything. All right, F2 brought us to the bias. I mean, it didn't even say anything. All right, so this is what we got. We got version 1.13, 1.113. We got a 9700, 3 gigahertz. I don't know what the max is. CPU speed 3. Okay. Advance. Alright, so those aren't bringing you in, so there's no reason to look at those. Alright, so you got all this stuff, software control, whatever that crap is. This crap. Power options. I don't know why that's disabled. Security options. All turned off. Always accept internal hard drive. Oh, here's your secure boot. Always accept internal, always never. I don't know. Boot. does say legacy ROM. Oh, so we do get to go to legacy. I'm not going to save any of this stuff. Someone had told me this thing didn't support legacy boots. Alright, so there's everything. And I'm not going to be rebooting this. Alright. So let's turn this puppy on. It's not the first boot up because that's just boring crap, all stupid Windows stuff. Windows 10 is just geared to make you think you need to use a Microsoft account. You don't need to use a Microsoft account. Keep telling it, no, I don't want to use your stupid account. I don't want to use your stupid account. And eventually it'll let you in. And if it and when it gets to the screen where it says, oh, you won't be able to use these apps if you don't use a Microsoft account, don't fall into that. Don't use a Microsoft account. It's stupid. So, and the new thing they did with your password, it's very annoying and they should have never done it. Your password recovery, they're asking you questions that banks will ask you. You don't want answers to those questions sitting on your desktop. That has got to be the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Questions of like your maiden name, your mother's maiden name, your favorite dog, where'd you go to school. Those questions, answers to those questions should not be sitting on your desktop. Those are the same questions that banks will ask you. So someone hacking your computer will have even more leverage to guess your passwords. So here's this system all up. Not much to show. I mean, that booted up pretty fast for being a garbage hard drive. Not much to show. All right, so yeah, there's not really much to show about the system. You know, there's the lights. Oh, we wanted to see what this machine was. So there's the video card. It's a 1650, stupid GTX. Oh yeah, it's an XPS 8930. That's right. XPS 8930. So that's what this is, and you want to update your BIOS and all that. Well, there's not much to show here in this system. This system is 3 gigahertz. i7 9700, 16 gigs. $64-bit. And I think that's pretty much everything. Oh, we're already in about. Stupid. Okay, home. What was I gonna look at? That's not what I wanted. Device manager, that's what I wanted. Alright. So, ports. Just going to show one COM port. Whatever. Killer E2400 network. Whatever that is, I don't know. My keyboard. Human interface. Yeah, firmware. I don't know what that is. Okay, so that's a read write. DVD plus minus. Plus or minus DVD. I don't know what that name is. There's a stupid disc. Oh, this has Bluetooth. I didn't. God damn it! Stop it! I didn't realize this says Bluetooth. Okay. Processors. i7 907900. ACPI fan. Alright, so that's it. Now I just need to upgrade the video card and everything in this and give it a go. Yeah, that's wonderful. Ah, you big dummy.
You scared me.
Oh, you were already off it before I even got near you.
Hi, Bob Spurlockers.
Brr.